following transportation problem. This is already given. I have given. Solve the following transportation problem here given from to demand means here costs are given, supply and demands are given, right? So for solving the transportation problem, what is our aim? First step is what? What we see for transportation problem? This is a revision.
It is balance.
Yes, good. First you check whether problem is balanced transportation problem or unbalanced transportation problem. Right? So here given 34 the supply and demand, these are 34 and 34. So this is the balanced transportation problem. So next here, which method we shall apply for solving transportation problem is not mentioned. Which method? Yes, we shall apply Vogel's approximation method, right? So why sometimes ask question why we use Vogel's approximation method? Because this gives the optimal solution, means nearer to the optimal solution. Because you see, if you apply other two methods, suppose northwest corner rule or suppose lowest cost entry method or matrix minima, then this suppose transportation problem give us suppose value is rupees 80, but if you apply Vogel's approximation method, then this gives us what? Maybe less than 80, right? So, but Vogel's approximation method when we use, and suppose this gives transportation cost is rupees 80, then other two methods when we shall apply, then this either give 80 or more than 80, not less than 80. So, Vogel's approximation method we use. For this reason, we use Vogel's approximation method. So here what we do, here first we shall use here Vogel's approximation method, right? So sometime what happens, why we use Vogel's approximation method, right? So actually important is what Vogel's method, which is take what okay, so Vogel's approximation method gives us what? Optimal solution, nearer to the optimal solution. For this reason, we apply Vogel's approximation method. So when we apply Vogel's approximation method, what is the first step? Vogel's approximation method. Step 1 is what? Homeland.
Transportation cost.
Yes, transportation cost. And in Vogel's approximation method, when we apply the Vogel's approximation method, then what is the first step? Procedure first step is what? फर्स्ट स्टेप क्या था Vogel's approximation में?
सर टेबल बनाते हैं.
हाँ, टेबल में what we check? Sudhir, Arbaj. Transportation problem is given, then solve it by Vogel's approximation method, right? So what is the first step? Step 1 is what?
Find the penalties.
Yes, good. First you find the penalties. Clear, Roshni?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so first you find out the penalty. So here you see, here directly written this is 80. So you will find out the this one, Vogel's approximation method. First you use and find out the penalties. So first you find out the penalties, right? And where we shall give the allocation. First for the, suppose this is what? This is 4/3 matrix, right? So for the first row, you will get the penalty. So in first row, you will get penalty. How to find out the penalties? What? 274. So what will be its penalty for the first row? Penalty will be what? Here list lowest cost is what? Lowest cost is penalty we find in such a way that lowest cost, difference between the lowest cost and second lowest cost, right? So 2 means this is 2 is the lowest cost and second lowest cost is 4. So 4 minus 2 is what? 2. So in the first row, penalty is 2. Clear, everyone?
Yes,
Roshni?
sir.
Yes. For the second one, what is the lowest cost? 1. And second lowest cost is 3. What is the difference? 2. Right? So second row penalty is you get again 2. In this way, third row 5, 4, 7. So here lowest cost is 4, second lowest cost is 5, so 1. Then 1, 6, 2. So lowest cost is 1, second lowest cost is 2, so difference is 1. Similarly, the first column, second column, and third column, right? Similarly, we find out the first, second, and third column, we find out the penalties. So the first column, you see, lowest cost is 1, second lowest cost is 2. So difference is 2 minus 1 is 1. In the second column, you see, lowest cost is 3, second lowest cost is 4, right? So difference is 1, and again, lowest cost is 1, second lowest cost is 2, so again 1, right? Means you see in the table 274, these are called the cost, right? All of you know these are called the cost. Arif, any question? We do finding out the lowest penalties in row wise and column wise. Next, what we do? Next step is what? Finding row wise and column wise all the penalties we shall find out. Then what we do? Sudeep, Roshni, from these penalties you find out what is the maximum penalty. So you see maximum penalty is 2. When you calculate, maximum penalty is 2. And sometimes what happen? First row penalty is 2, again second row penalty is 2. Then maximum penalty is 2. This is tie up. Then you choose any one, either first row or second row. Or if you will get in column also, then you choose any, either row or column. So next step is what? Row wise and column wise you check maximum penalty and choose either this row or that column. Okay, so you enter, suppose maximum penalty you will get in first row, then you enter to the first row, right? So here when you enter the first row, what are the costs? 274. So 274, what is the minimum cost? 2. So then in 2, in cell 1, 2 placed in which, where? Cell 1. So here you give the allocation 5 and 7. Supply is 5, demand is 7. So what we give allocation? Allocation you will give 5. Right? So when we give 5, then row wise or column wise this is adjusted. So row wise this is adjusted, means 2, when we give 5, then first row is you cut. So first one is, then second, what we do in the first column, when this is when first column, this is 5, then what will be here remaining? 2 remaining, right? 2 remaining. So in this way, next you find out again the penalties. First row, you delete the first row. Then from the remaining, again you make the table, right? When you make the table, then you again find out the penalties, right? Again you find out the penalties, and maximum penalty, you choose the maximum penalty and you enter that row or column. So in this way, you will get the table, this table number 11.12. This one I have given already. So up to table number 11.12, this is okay.
Yes, sir.
Earlier I have given this. After apply Vogel's approximation method, then what happen? We get transportation cost will be, you find out 2 into 5 plus 2 into 1 plus 7 into 4 plus 2 into 6 plus 8 into 1 plus 10 into 2. So total rupees will be 80. Right? So this is up to Vogel's approximation method. Next, what we check is optimality, whether this cost is lowest or you will get less value, less than 80, right? Then this is called the optimality test, and this is used here, apply Modi method, right? So you will see this one, Modi method. So in Vogel's approximation method, anybody you have any doubt? I shall discuss this one, Modi method, how to apply Modi method. So response your name.